Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Borderlands 2. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw here with my character Gage.
I'm Beatnik Joe.
And we just showed you briefly, we were at the location where Mal, Malfunction, he had a whole quest line in Iridium Blight. Well, from his location, you can enter this, which is the Hyperion Circle of Slaughter. We'll let the robot explain.
Welcome to the Circle of Slaughter. Moxie has reprogrammed me for tournament hosting and sexual innuendos. You could almost say she increased my hard drive. Flirtatious eyebrow raised.
Ah, yes.
Such a hard drive.
No, Nos, you're not telling us enough. Only I may make sexual innuendo.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, full disclosure right now, guys. If you did not like the videos when we did the Bandit Circle of Slaughter,
You're gonna hate this.
you're gonna fucking hate this. It is the same thing, 5 waves. We're only doing 3 today. We're doing the last 2 tomorrow. If you want to see mindless violence for the next 20 minutes, this is exactly where you want to be, because that's all it's gonna be. No storyline, nothing significant, just a lot of killing.
And sex puns.
Will be long and hard. Wait, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to explode.
So many sex puns.
So many sex puns. If you're still here, then let's get started. Now, every enemy in this particular arena is Hyperion based, which means 90%, if not more, probably more like 95%, are going to be robotic. Corrosive weapons are your friend. There is a small amount of Hyperion troops, such as snipers, soldiers, and engineers, who can also appear here, but again, there's very few of them. It is not a priority to bring an incendiary weapon. But since you have 4 weapon slots, is it really that big a deal if you did bring both?
Yeah. The cats and dogs will be living together, Nos.
Well, when you put it that way, my god. Anyway, robots, most of them have the same weak point in their body. You want to either shoot them right in the little glowing red eyeball, or you want to shoot their limbs off by catching the joint. You'll actually see the wiring connecting the metal plates of the torso and arm or leg. You can shoot those for a solid crit. And honestly, as far as crits go, I consider robots one of the easiest enemies in the game to crit against. I mean, pretty much any kind of robot. So, I recommend you go for those crit shots as I'm doing here. Not for the experience, I don't care about that. I'm already level 30 for Christ's sake. But, just quick kills, get through it quickly. Go for the crit shot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I get every crit shot, because of course I don't, but I get enough that I think I had a good performance.
Yes, we go out of our way to make sure we unload our loads in their critical spots.
Are you attempting to make sexual innuendo?
But no. That is deliberate, very specific advice.
Oh, okay. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to take your long, phallic barrel here. You want to aim carefully at that which you desire.
You're trying too hard, Nos.
And then you discharge the inside. Yeah, I'm trying too hard.
It's like, no, the second you try to say phallic, he was like, no, you failed.
Okay, look, let's just leave the sexual innuendo to the long, hard robot.
The robot is neither long... Okay, he is hard, but he's not long.
He could be long.
It's not that long.
Oh.
It's not even that tall. I'm taller than him, in fact, I think.
Oh, well, fair enough then.
Prepare to be penetrated with bullets.
Bullet penetration.
It's a little awkward to be penetrated by bullets.
It's a little hot in here from the hot loaders.
Literally, because bullets leave at a very hot rate.
They do. They're
Scorch marks.
they glow quite red upon exiting the barrel of the rifle.
I wanna bleed and cry.
If there's glowing red when it's exiting the barrel, you might want to look at a doctor.
So, something I did look up to talk about during all this killing. By the way, a bunch of engineers here. So, yeah, there's nothing you can't handle. Even if you didn't overlevel, I kind of put this off so it'd go a little bit quicker because people don't seem to like it much. Even if you didn't overlevel, this is not hard. Giggity. But yeah, I actually looked at something to talk about here. And that is, Gage is a walking pop culture reference dictionary or something, I swear to God.
You almost jumped to the lava there, didn't you?
I made the jump, which makes it epic, not failure.
You almost did it.
I made the jump, therefore it's epic.
Go on.
Anyway, I was looking up all of Gage's quotes on the internet because I don't have every single one memorized, sadly. And seriously, this girl is a pop culture dictionary. Like nearly everything she says is a reference to some movie about either Oh, that's round one done. But yeah, everything Gage says is either a reference to something necromantic in Hollywood, or a book, or a movie, or some such, or it is based on robotics. But it's all references, like everything she says.
What you're telling me is a 16-year-old genius is obsessed over mechanisms?
And necromancy.
Well, yeah, What 16-year-old girl isn't obsessed with necromancy? Answer me this.
That is a valid point.
What 16-year-old man, for that matter?
I long for the sweet embrace of nothingness.
Ah, that robot with his innuendo.
I'm not sure how that was, sexual. He wants to be dead?
Ho ho ho! You'll know when you grow up.
The sweet embrace of nothingness? I'm not seeing it.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
Okay, anyway, on to round 2 now. Yeah, round 2.
Round 2. Fight!
Be careful, you could face stiff competition. Wing, nudge, wing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am just getting started.
Stiff competition. I don't want flaccid competition. Those suck.
No, flaccid competition is just terrible.
I know, right? They have no stamina. They're not giving it their all.
Okay, now they start sending out the EXP loads. You're gonna want to kill them at some distance to prevent them from doing what EXP loaders do and exploding all over your face.
Shocking, I know.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think you fight this many at a time anywhere else in the game. This many EXP loaders, I mean.
I can think of a couple off the top of my head, but...
Yeah, anyway, whenever Gage starts doing one of her crazy references, I'm going to point out what she referenced today, just to try and help with the content. Because I actually looked up everything she says in this video, and what is a reference from.
Well, fair enough.
I didn't sign up for this, damn it.
Yeah, go on.
Kill you, I'll get promoted off this hellhole.
Ah.
I'd almost finished my
Ooh, ah.
comic collection.
Ah.
What are you doing?
Ick. What?
I don't... I said, what are you doing?
I have no clue.
Right. Anyway...
You unleash your load in his face.
Yeah, moving on. Anyway, something I said about the whole pop culture thing, like 99% of this game can be traced back to a reference of something in pop culture. I mean,
What?
mission titles, enemy statements, I mean, I'm talking like damn near everything in this game. The names of the people's skills.
I am shocked and appalled by this insinuation.
Well, I knew that a lot of it was. I didn't realize just how much because I don't know every single pop culture reference.
This game is a giant pop culture reference.
Well, you know, as I said, I didn't know every single one. Now I'm much more versed in it. And you know what, for the life of me, I cannot figure out where the damn weak point is on an ion loader. To this day, I've looked this up and I still don't know where to hit this fucking thing. If anybody knows, I want you to tell me.
Probably not the red glowing eye.
It doesn't have a red glowing eye, it's an ion loader.
It's on the back, isn't it?
They do not have a red glowing eye.
Sure.
Yes. You just saw me fight one, close range. There was no red glowing eyeball. Which is why, there's another one right here. Show me the red glowing eye. Wait, was that an ion loader?
That was a bull loader.
Oh, okay, the bull loaders do have weak points. That I understand.
You boob.
Anyway, yeah, so, just going over Gage's skills, for example. Like, 7 of her skills are actually references to the cartoon show My Little Pony, the most recent iteration. I found that interesting.
Oh god. We're gonna track bronies to this episode.
I'm going to. But seriously, it's like, okay, 3rd place in the science fair, that's the first one. That one, I'm pretty sure that one's actually not a reference to anything in particular because it's part of her backstory that her robot did not get first place in the science fair, which resulted in her being sent to Pandora, rather fleeing to Pandora as a criminal.
You tell him, baby.
Right.
So I'm not actually sure that one is, but there's some later on that she said that I know of. She's waiting for her to say them.
And
But yeah, like, wow, this is getting awkward now. I don't think that one was either. I know she says a few in this video that are,
good one, babe.
oh, good one, babe. Yeah, that's,
Let's get to bit killing.
I think Let's Get the Killing from a war movie I've seen.
Oh, nice.
There's a few in particular that I have heard her say in this episode that I looked up where the reference was from. I'm waiting for her to say one of them.
Just talk about them, goddammit.
She'll say them eventually.
You silly boob. Kill the sniper.
Fine. Fine. Look, at one point she shouts out "Number 5 lives." That is a reference to to a movie that some of you might have seen if you're old enough, about a robot that became sentient when lightning struck I believe it was a truck it was in at the time. No, it was in a warehouse, but it escaped from the truck afterwards because it became sentient. It was number 5 in the list of robots in that particular breed.
With a great Indian stereotype.
It did have a great Indian stereotype.
Johnny 5 is alive!
Yes, that would be the reference. Thank you for, I was gonna say if anybody wants to guess it, see if you can tell what I'm talking about, but it's Johnny 5.
They had enough time. If they didn't get it, I'm judging them.
Fair enough. Another one that she does today is she shouts, oh, 1 second, dialogue.
That was a masterful performance.
Masterful.
In bed!
That would be the joke, yes. Okay, another one, I'm probably gonna butcher the saying here.
In bed!
Shut the fuck up. I'm probably gonna butcher the saying here, which I'm wanting you to let me concentrate so I can get it remotely close. She also does something close to Nectu Veranta, some word I can't even begin to pronounce. It's from Evil Dead. She does if anybody's seen that movie. Have you seen Evil Dead, Dark? Bruce Campbell?
I'm just shaking my head walking away from you.
Dude, it's some...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am just getting started.
It's like Nectu... That's about as far as I can get it correctly. Nectu something something, but it's from the movie Evil Dead. It's what you say to use the Book of the Dead. Hence, necromancy.
Klaatu Barata Nito.
Wow, is that off that by that much?
You only got the last word.
Oh. Oh, I put it the...
Sapabarism, I have death bind.
Wait, what is it? What does it say it again?
Sapabarism, I have death bind.
Okay.
Literal translation of it.
I'm not sure. Put that in other terms so I understand what he's trying to imply.
Stop being barbaric. I'm going to kill you.
Darkness, you knew what I was when you picked me up.
Nah.
Well then, it's your own foolish fault for not doing your research on what I was about doing my research. You know what, let's just move on.
No.
I've grown weary of attempting to explain pop culture references that I'm having more trouble than I thought I would explaining.
Oh no.
Go back to let's go to the one I do know. A lot of Gage's action skills, or just skills in general, are based on My Little Pony. For example, she has a skill called 20% Cooler, which is something that Rainbow Dash, one of the characters on the show, says a lot.
I thought it was a reference to Antarctica.
She's got another one called Buck Up, which is something that Applejack says on that show. Look, sometimes I babysit a 5-year-old.
I thought that was a reference to a horse farm. Glue factory.
No, it's from My Little Pony.
You sure?
Come to think about it, she also has a Twilight joke in her skill set. One of them mentioned robot Sparkle when shot with incendiary rounds. Yay. Yay. To be fair, she's a 16-year-old girl. She can get away with a few Twilight likings, I think.
No, it's Twilight Zone is acceptable.
Well, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, I've pretty much burned out my entire spiel on that.
These loaders sure are sexy
Yeah, they're hot.
as fire.
Yeah, would it make some more sense if you said hot as fire?
Nope, I gotta ruin it just to make you groan, which makes it more amusing.
Wow, you work out?
Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I don't expect any of you to watch this video anyway, so
It's Arena.
it's a wiener. So
Everyone knows how these roll.
yeah, I really don't have good dialogue for these. I tried, really.
I don't even try. I give up at the start.
I wrote a whole script and I'm already burned through it like 10 minutes early.
I just don't give a shit. So it's like, fuck it. I'm just going to derail all of us and stuff. That's the best I can do. I die. Repair me. Do not retaliate.
I see. Anyway, yeah, we're almost done now. We're on the last wave, only about 6 minutes to go or something ridiculous. Once I start sending the jet loaders, this is when I start using my corrosive weapon because, well, a pain in the ass to hit. Get a dot on them.
Yes.
For anybody who is watching, who cares about later stuff in the LP, I will be switching to one of my other builds very soon because I've now been able to demonstrate, I think sufficiently for the entire LP, what the Best Friends Forever tree looks like. I'd like to go back to the, either the electric tree or the anarchy tree. Probably the anarchy tree because I want to finish the game with the electric tree.
Okay. I approve of this, I guess.
You know, I started with anarchist, I'd like to end with something else.
What? You don't want to bookend it?
Well, I guess I could do electric next and finish with anarchy. Alright, so if anybody is watching, you tell me, what should I've only got time for 2 more switching before the end. I'll be demonstrating one build, and then I'll be using the last one only in the final area and the final boss. Which one do you want to
You should end as a berserker.
Yeah, I'm not going another character up to level 30 for that shit.
What? They'll break their hearts, Nos.
Sorry to hear that.
Look, RPG loaders. They're going to boot up my copy of Final Fantasy. I have to kill them before they do.
Because you hated the game that much?
Yes. Well, no, I hated Final Fantasy X even more. And I hated Final Fantasy 13 even more than that.
You know, I did like 8, but I did. But at the same time, I felt I wasn't overwhelmingly excited about the direction the series was going in general. I'll admit that.
Excellent.
I
Slowly, I shall rot your behind.
I actually like 9 a lot more. And I did like 10 for that matter. I just like 10. I thought it was okay.
You son of a bitch.
What's wrong with 10?
Titus.
Okay, let me phrase that. What's wrong with every Final Fantasy? The main character.
Titus.
Darkest.
I want him to bleed, Nos.
Well, I can respect that, but let's be honest here. Most
I want him to bleed.
most RPG main characters are either silent and have no personality or they suck. Let's be honest here. The very nature of the series kind of does that.
No. I'd say Terra was decent.
Final Fantasy 6?
Ish. 6. Terra was decent-ish.
I did like Terra. There's always an exception to every rule. Wait, my god, that's the weak point. You shoot him in... Wait, I just saw it. Dark. The weak point on the Iron Lord is the antenna on his head.
You just now realize that.
Why didn't you tell me earlier when I asked if you knew?
Because it's funnier to let you figure it out on your own.
No, it's not. It's cruel and unusual punishment.
Which is hilarious.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Anyway, we're almost done here. Next video, we'll be wrapping this place up. And the video after that, we'll, well, move on with the main game.
Yeah, he does have an eye. It's right there.
Oh, there is one challenge in this entire zone. It is a single Cult of the Volt symbol. I'll be picking it up next time. I am not making a special video for it. For those who can't wait that long, it's under the elevator. Like where we drop in. It's in the elevator shaft.
It's actually kind of a clever spot to hide it, really.
It's not a bad spot. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad spot. It's just, it doesn't warrant its own video, and I'm not gonna... I don't have anywhere else to squeeze it in.
Now to spam rockets at this guy.
Yep, now they start throwing the constructors out, who are really not a threat if you just shoot them in a big glowing weak point.
Especially if you have a giant rocket launcher and shoot them point blank at the giant eye.
Indeed. I do recommend you take out the surveyors before you fight the constructor, because he makes it more difficult to kill a constructor.
A little bit, but it's like, you can easily power through it if you have giant rockets.
Yeah, true that.
But if you don't have giant rockets, I recommend power through them. Yeah.
Why would you want to power through it? Why not just be efficient and kill the flying fucker first?
Because I had to switch over to another weapon other than a super slow rocket.
Dude, we're master of combat. Oh dear God, it's masturbation jokes.
You just now realized it.
We've been reduced to this dark. We're making masturbation jokes on the internet.
You don't do that right now? I know, I'm stroking my rocket.
I fucking hate you. What? Never again. Never again will I do a co-op LP. This is why. In fact, I have to.
Oh, I forgot to reload my weapon before doing this duel.
I have to kill you on principle for that bad comment. Now stay down.
Okay. But Nos.
That'll be all for today, everyone. So I am Nos.
That is not all for today.
Be quick then.
Quite simply, Nos. I have to show you one thing.
Oh yeah.
I long for the sweet embrace
He does have to show me one thing. I forgot about this. So everybody,
Oh, you did.
I did forget about this. What's
Nos.
what's my favorite thing?
Nos.
What?
Nos.
What?
Twins.
Twins, darkness. Twins.